There you go, back at it again for Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. It's still rock hard.
Yeah. Fighter Gold, and yep, that's gonna be Ruby. It'll really depend a lot on Kani and Katsu to carry the team here. Take control of it early on. King Ares already had to experience a cut from the Uranus, as expected. I like it. Here comes King Ares for the assist, and Team Max will back off. They're not going to be able to get this Little Wanderer.
Slowly but surely, probably using or maximizing the Uranus here, but that's going to be first blood going over to Kani with the help of Katsu there to go ahead and take this turtle down, which is, of course, the big one. Gonna get reset by the Grog, that's what you get. And there you go with that real-world manipulation. Huge knock-up inside of it. But looks like Turtle gonna get stolen here by Sakazu. And look at the big team fight with that last insanity. They were not ready to deal with that. They did not see that coming.
And 10 will be able to get into the purple buff in time to secure it for himself. Great counter by Team Max, but Sakazu in trouble.
Big trouble on top side, Sakazu. Oh man, he's got the pretty good estimations.
10?
Maybe trying to bait out some movements on the June, but 10 was actually there on the intercept, ready to take him down. And that's 2 down for Team Max. Cypher just a little bit too late to the party to contribute anything, and that's going to be them pushing.
Okay, Ruby's going to get here first before the X-Borg. They have to track the X-Borg's entry in this fight.
Oh. Yep, there's a Mountain Shocker. This is very, very much visible here for Team Max.
Ooh.
And they're going to take out Kani very early on. Again, fighting inside the real world. Not the ideal scenario, but you know what? Zeta Vision says we don't care. We've got a very beefy lineup, and we are not afraid to use him. That's a triple kill for 10 on the Suyo, and the biggest advantage that Zeta Vision has had in his whole game so far.
Yeah, we're really seeing 10 shine this time. Look at him! Cutting behind the first turret, bring Lei and Bimo the key down. So despite our skepticism, Zeta Division were able to make the right moves, and the burst from Katsu takes down Lei. For the Suyo so far, despite the early death he suffered, how he's been rotating and controlling the map has been stellar!
Oh, speed control, look at that. The huge tech charge into Earthen Rampart. Flanked, of course, by the real world. Still going to be a great knock-up here for Kani. Cypher goes down. Killing spree for Katsu. And Lei actually might be next on the chopping board. Taken down by June. And a big miss.
That now, despite Team Max being able to get a great layer of setups, Zeta Division are fighting good.
Yeah, great fighting right now. Popping that Firaga armor. There's just no way for Lei to get... Oh, actually, Flicker is going to be activated. Here's comes King Ares. They're comboing it up as much as they can, but it's going to be 10 getting away with the turtle. Do give up Katsu for the exchange. Cypher with the flicker as well. And so far, it does feel like Team Max is just trying to catch up in the gold. And they're not trying to take these fights at all. Trying to go for disengage. King Ares with a re-engage. And the final slash going to be missing out. Great knockup. And that actually might mean that Team Max will have to run for the hills on this one. King Ares is going to be the sacrificial lamb. Unlimited vengeance on the 4. Not going to be enough to take him down. And there you go. Still happening on the bottom side. 10. Up on front. No minions means there's no push. Actually, there's still a big tank left alone here. I forgot about that. Last Insanity is here. Earthen Rampart just barely enough to block the way. But the real world is here to stay. 10 though with a huge damage on the Suyo. Forces them to cancel, but the team fight looks like it's still going to be favoring Team Max at the end. The only guy that they can't take down is 10, and he's just going to have to make a run for it, but that's 4 for 2.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to be able to rush this Lord down. Cypher on the way, running back, didn't get the full heal, while Sakazu got his orange buff first, but now he's going to rejoin the fight. No big ultimates just yet available for Team Max except for the tech charge.
And there you go, it's used up. Ares is going to go down. And the last Insanity does some decent damage, but in the end of the day, 10 and June is just starting to become unstoppable here. Katsuo the chase as well. That's Cypher going down and Lei getting destroyed.
But he cannot be the one standing in front and initiating things. They need him to be able to freely apply the heat stacks for as long as he could before using the last Insanity.
and he's using it right now, although it does look like it's a better angle with the separation as well for the Earthen Rampart. Looks like they're able to do some pretty good damage. But here comes 10. He's trying to go and find King Ares, and he finds him! Takes him out with one fell swoop.
For Kani, quicker access to the Tsunami Slam.
Yep, and he's gonna use it right here, right now. No way to cancel that out for Cypher. 4-man tech charge, and following it up with that last Insanity. He actually did the trick here. Zeta Division is split up. Here comes Zatsu for the cleanup. He's gonna find Katsu and as well as June 1. Kani falls. It's all up to 10. This might not be defendable, and that is gonna be a triple kill for Team Max here. Tonic Charge really just, the knockup is real, especially with 4 or more. And you can tell it's going to be a bit of a difficult defense here with a 4K goal lead suddenly for Team Max, although they do have the feathered airstrike. And here comes that re-engage with a real-world BMO doing phenomenal work, zoning out Zeta Division, stopping them from defending against that Lord. But here comes that big one, that Tsunami Slam. Connie gonna get taken down though, and Cypher gonna be the answer. But 10, he's finally doing it. He is going on a roll here. He's steamrolling Team Max right now with beautiful usage of that Suyo. Here comes Katsu rather, just to go ahead and clean it up. But look at this guy. What? Maximum stacks of that last Insanity. 2 remaining members of Team Max are actually quite low. They might just go down here depending on how Jun and Katsu plays this out. And looks like King Ares buying just enough time. Vengeance and the stun going down here. Wow, this is so much time honestly being bought by King Ares. He might actually be able to take out Katsu as well, but it's just way too late on that final slash.
Womenette now built up with the Oracle, so should be surviving a little bit longer now. Up to a Ice Queen Wand for the X-Borg, so that slow is going to be massive. You see the damage actually coming in from this X-Borg. Already committed the last Insanity.
Oh boy, that X-Borg is actually surviving a lot more than I thought he would. And going to be forcing a lot of movements as well coming in from Zeta Division. And now they're going to get a little bit more spread out. Katsu not going to be able to provide artillery, but look at 10. He is trying to do the work. He is hunting down BMO, and he is slashing him down into oblivion with a triple kill on that Suyo. Just might mean that it will be a 3-for-1 in favor of Zeta Division.
They actually both have the tools to defend and end the game. Both of these two teams is just who can execute better. That's the question. Slower minion wave push. There's going to be another second batch coming in. Mid lane minion wave, they delayed it just a little bit. They allowed the 1 siege minion of Team Max to hold it just a little bit longer. Zeta Division trying to find an opening. King Ares with the final slash.
Yeah, they used up that Tsunami Slam. Connie is low, but here comes that last Insanity used up by Lei. Again, a little bit too early maybe for my taste, but look at them. They're able to push back Zeta Division just a little bit more, but he does not have Firago armor. That might be a problem.
So now they're going to show Sakzu up top, which means Team Max would want to start this Lord. They'll try to delay as quickly as they can, but Zeta Division might just call for the trigger, and they do.
Yep, they go for the trigger here. And this time around, it's Katsu with a pretty good salvo, but look at that real-world manipulation combo as well. 10 goes down! That's going to be the jungler of Zeta Division destroyed and removed from the map. It's all up to June 1 and Moiminet, but that might just be it. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to be able to defend this properly. If they want to clear, they need to be up close and personal, and Moiminet with the I'm Offended, trying to see if he can get him down low enough, but instead sacrifices his life just so that he can clear the minion wave. And that might be the massive game-defining play here. If that buys enough time, but 20 seconds on the clock for the rest of the members feels like it's impossible. And just like that, just when you thought Zeta Division had it, Team Max pulls it under the rug, and it's going to be them.